Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name's Jade and I like to do things all beauty and makeup related. If that sounds good to you, then why not hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload. Today I have a really exciting one and I will be reviewing and testing the new Corpse Bride Upstairs Downstairs palette. If you would like to see some swatches, a tutorial on this look and my final thoughts, please keep on watching. So today we are reviewing and testing the Tim Burton Corpse Bride Upstairs Downstairs palette. This is the packaging. On the front you have the sticker of what the palette looks like. So here we have the palette. It's got the same design as the packaging, and you have the two movie scenes here, and this palette is pretty awesome because it opens here, and I will show you how it opens up now. This is what the palette looks like inside. You do have this plastic sleeve on it which just has some writing from the scene, and also there are some bats on it. I will just read what it says. So on the top here we have, I spent so long in the darkness I'd almost forgotten how beautiful the moonlight is. And just down here on the bottom, why would you want to go up there when people are dying to get down here? And then this bit here just says, with this hand I will lift your sorrows, your cup will never be empty, for I will be your wine. With this candle I will light your way in darkness, with this ring I ask you to be mine. So much thought has gone into this palette and I'm really looking forward to swatching it. So now I'm going to take off this sleeve and just show you the palette underneath. This is what the palette looks like inside. Now when I first saw this online I did think there was a lot of blues in the palette, but now that I've actually got it in person I do feel there is more pinks, purples, golds, and it's not a blue toned palette, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what the swatches are like and what look we can create. This is the first half of the palette swatched. Super stunning. I mean, you do have some pastel shades in there, but there's lots of different tones. Like this tone here you can't really see unless I move in the light, but the shimmers are gorgeous. This one didn't swatch as well, but really happy with that so far. So let's swatch the second half of the palette. And this is the last half of the palette. I love the fact, these two are gorgeous, but I love the fact you have colours in here to deepen the look, and you also have your pastel shades. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can create with this. Really happy with the swatches, so let's get into a look. Right, so I've kind of got an idea what I want to do, but I don't know how it's going to work out, so let's just get straight into it. I'm going to take this shade here called The Wedding. Really like that colour. It's very pigmented and it was actually really easy to apply to the eye, and it blended out really nicely. The next shade that I'm going to take is this blue one here called Everblot. Those colours have worked really well together. I did blend them a bit more, but I'm really happy with it so far. So now I'm going to take this shade here called Downstairs, which is this darker purple, and just pack that onto the outer corner of the eye and blend it into that blue. Right, so those are the colours laid, and now what I want to do is blend out the outer edges. So I'm going to take this pink shade here called Upstairs and just blend out the pink. Now I'm going to take this lighter blue and blend out that blue that we previously put down. And finally, I want to blend out that purple, so I'm going to take this lighter purple here, called the Rings, and blend out the purple. Right, so that is the base done. I'm now going to cut the crease and then we'll be back to do the rest of the eye look. So I think I want to go in with two shimmers on the lid today, and the first shimmer I want to take is this one here called Candle, which is a purple shimmer. That shimmer is applied really nicely, not much effort, but it is a subtle purple shimmer. What I want to do now is take this blue shimmer here called Poison and apply that next to the previous shade. Right, so those are the shades applied and I'm really happy with this. They blended really well. So what I'm going to do now is pop off camera, put some lashes on, finish the rest of my makeup, and then I will be back to give you my final thoughts on this palette. This is the finished look using the Upstairs Downstairs Corpse Bride eyeshadow palette. I'm really happy with how this look turns out. To begin with, I was a bit unsure. I did feel it was a bit too much, but now I'm really happy with it. The shimmer applied so well, and I like the fact that purple shimmer is quite subtle, but it does work with the other colours that are on the lid. The eyeshadow palette, I love the packaging and I love the fact that the palette does open up like this, so you can either hold it this way or this way. The colour story is gorgeous. I love that, as I mentioned at the beginning, I did think it was a blue eyeshadow palette, but I do love the fact you've got orange, you've got a red, you've got purples, you've got pinks, you've got golds, you've got blues, you've even got a black, and I feel you can do so much with this palette. I feel that this palette is very pigmented. I like the fact you do have your pastel shades in there, but also your darker colours so you can deepen a look. And I just think there's so much variety in this palette compared to when I saw it online. The price point, £20, I feel is a bit too much, but maybe that's because it's a collaboration palette. However, £15 I would think is reasonable, but I am happy that I picked this up. That is it, guys, for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!